Finally made it to the top 25 Legend. Let's check out the two different teams that I used.
7K Dreamer please.
So this is the first team. I have the honor to fight LMS Sokuri, who is the Aries Cup champion. And this was my first team that I used, which I actually used to get up to Legend in the first place. So I'm showing this team first, 2 matches, and then I'll proceed with the new team that I'm using, another 2 matches. So it was really... I can't describe how I felt when they put me against him. I mean, in my mind it was almost like a guaranteed loss. So over here, you want your Tara to go as soon as she can, to be able to cast all the suffocation and incapacitation on the enemy. So this will prevent the Carl and Mercure from actually getting their shields and breaking into Berserk. So I was off to a good start. I was quite happy, in case things happen. And I think his Carl died already. However, things will change later on. Here Mercure died as well, so it's a strong start. So as long as your Tara is able to land that strike, okay, if you're still facing these teams, the Carl and Mercure team, then if your Tara goes first, you're gonna be off to a very good start, because the incapacitation will help you a lot. The next thing you want is your Tara to quickly transform into her magic girl form. So here both of our Taras actually transform together. Such a beautiful sight. And that actually kills off my cow. My transformation killed off my cow because of the suffocation. So this is where things start to really take a turn, because suffocation is being applied. But luckily my Tara also reacted to the suffocation. I also tried to apply her suffocation, to which only applied it on Sokuri's Palinus. I think when it was still... This was just yesterday when it happened. Yesterday when it happened, people were still using the Mercure and Carl team. I think today a lot of top players have changed over to the new team, which we will talk about later, so do stay tuned. Here I'm really hoping to be able to kill off his Tara, but it's easier said than done. At this point my Palinus is already off crit. I'm not sure why she's still critting, but she's definitely off crit. Double speed for Palinus. So his Tara actually moves more than mine, and I think that was actually one of the factors that affected the battle. So yeah, this kills off both my Rin and Tara, leaving a Palinus to go 1-on-3, which is super impossible to win. So this part is fast forwarded. Just enjoy how my Palinus is going to fight back. It's almost impossible to bring down the Tara. I don't know why my Palinus cannot hit the Tara, because my Palinus is really off crit. So the suffocation is killing my Palinus big time. Okay, so that was the first match. The second match is against Legend INC Andre? Yeah, I'll call him Andre. This is the guy who is one of the World Boss champions. So I fought the PvP champion before this, and now I'm fighting the World Boss champion, the PvE champion. So my Tara goes first, okay, which is super good. That is totally what is meant to happen. Then magical transformation. Getting her agility, super important. He also has his Tara move next, which is, a little bit disappointing because, then I cannot do as much. Luckily my Tara moves quite a bit here, but he has Clemyth, so Clemyth actually walls my Tara, and then my Carl dies due to suffocation on my part. So this is a lot of extra damage and he cannot survive due to the incapacitation. Now his Mercure is just here to slay my Mercure, because my Mercure is also incapacitated. So I can't do much actually, honestly. I'm trying, but his Clemyth is a huge wall that I have no way to bring down. And even walls, definitely walls all my very hard hitting skills, which is from my Rin and Palinus, all being walled, especially awakened skills. I mean, look at our ranks, we are 1000 rank apart. I don't even know why, like, why are they putting me against him? Aqua Pop is also completely walled because of Clemyth's presence. What I do hope is I land the suffocation. Unfortunately, I only landed on Palinus. And it's a bit annoying because when, you don't want his Tara to move, you don't want your enemy's Tara to move, because if he moves, he's gonna put that suffocation on you and you're gonna take damage out for no reason. Here we are on the same trio, 3v3, but my tree is bigger than his tree. Again, I'm hoping my Aqua Pop is able to land suffocation. Again, it only lands on the Palinus. I mean, it's not too bad because I guess because Tara and Rin both have debuff resistance, so I think it's harder for the suffocation to land. And here he pops my Tara to death, which is really sad. I mean, that's basically it. And Tara actually lives very long, and look at his Tara. His Tara is still at full health. But I think that has a lot to do with the accessory, because once you have Tara having that Isabella's Vigor at 50% or something, she's gonna heal a lot. And that was the match. So now I'm changing over to my new team. This is my new team that has gotten me from 5000 to 53. Yeah, huge leap. I only changed it earlier today when I'm recording before doing this video. So the idea of using this team is actually Colt and Clemyth. Clemyth is the one that gives you the wall, and Colt actually has two skills that do not crit at all, and Colt also has guaranteed exploit vulnerability on all her skills, which means she can easily touch Tara with no problems at all. If Tara doesn't heal, Tara will die. Same for Clemyth. Clemyth also has exploit vulnerability and she has 4 hits, okay, on her single attack skill, so that is very good against Tara as well. Furthermore, she gives the 5-man AoE, which means she walls Tara's attack. She walls Palinus and Rin's awakenings. She also walls basically that's it, right? So here my lethal is a bit screwed up. Okay, my Tara isn't going first so much anymore. I think that is because my Colt also has some lethal, so that kind of screws things up. And here Clemyth does a lot of damage. Doesn't crit, which is great because that can let me touch the Tara successfully. So Colt here is really doing a lot of work, killing Tara and Colt together. Here my Tara transforms, which is good because at this point of the match, she getting extra survivability, extra bulk is really good. And I land the suffocation on the opponent Palinus. So here you see that really it's a very cohesive team, cohesive strategy, even though now both Clemyth and Colt has died, but you know, they have done their job all this while, all the way. And if you see my Palinus, she still has 5 heals. And I think that is the most important thing. If your Palinus can preserve as many heals, which means she did not drop below 50% HP at all throughout the match, okay, till the late match, then you pretty much have a very solid ending battle later. Tara's survivability, sometimes she survives to the end, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes, most of the time, it's still going to be Rin and Palinus. Okay, but I think she does survive to the end as well. It doesn't mean that she has very poor bulk. She does have good bulk. And this is further strengthened if you have the Isabella's Vigor on her. Now I'm doing all my damage. And do note that my Palinus actually has Galeda's Grudge. I transferred it from my cow because I'm no longer using cow. So this means that my Palinus has 35% chance to reduce opponent's HP by 1000. And you will see that that plays an important role in a lot of my wins. You see that the Galeda's Grudge actually procced, and reducing an opponent's Palinus HP by 1000 is huge. Okay, really huge. I think this part was very interesting because I started out with a lot more heals, but you know, we all came down very close, and I'm very thankful for the RNG that the Galeda's Grudge is actually coming through. It's reducing the HP by 1000 for quite a few times, and it really helped. In this case, yes, the final blow actually reduced to almost down to 1 HP, and very close, you see. Yeah, and this is how I managed to kill. But it was a very good match, very close match as well. Next, I'm fighting another INC player. He's using the no, he's not using Colt. He's using cow. So my Colt goes first. This is because she does have quite a bit of lethal on her. So this kinds of changes the balance of things. My Tara doesn't really skew first, but that's fine. Okay, and my Clemyth also goes first. But that's fine because Clemyth and Colt actually help to reduce the Guardian Rings, the Void Shields on Tara, on Carl, on basically the opponent's team. There's a lot of hit shield buff removal, which is great because then later my attacks can come through much easier. And here my Tara actually transforms already due to her increased awakening gauge jewel. And do note that my Clemyth's awakening skill is up, okay? Just note that. And see when it actually procs. It's not proccing. And here my Colt casts the blind, and blind is not something that people are really immune to right now, okay, because lack of Rudy. And you see that unfortunately his Tara has the suffocation, and that is the most unfortunate case that you can face. Okay, if your Tara is suffocating, she's gonna get a lot of unnecessary damage, and you don't want that to happen at all. So it'll be good if you can give her the debuff resist rate increase jewel, and that will really make her stronger. His Tara transforms. My Colt is paralyzed, unfortunately. And you see that my Clemyth's Awaken skill is still not being used. Instead, she uses her normal skill. I take this without any damage. My Tara is right in the front. She uses her Aqua Pop, puts on the Incapacitation and puts on the Suffocation, all that kind of damage. Unfortunately, his Tara dies to the Suffocation. And you see that Tara did get suffocated even though she has 6 turn debuff immunity, so I'm not sure what happened. My Clemyth only reduced 3 turns after her transformation, so So until now, my Clemyth hasn't used her Awaken skill, and until the opponent's Clemyth actually came and reduced the Awakening gauge. And that's it. Maybe that helped my win, I'm not sure, but you know, it's just ridiculous. I don't know why they are not activating my Awaken skill. So with Colt and Palinus on status, my Rin and Tara can fully shine. Tara kills off opponent's Rin and plants the suffocation on opponent's Palinus, which helps me a great deal later on. You see that every time she moves or she takes damage, she takes extra damage with 10% of her max HP. That is a whole lot. And Palinus tends to have very high HP. So Draconic Ravage actually revives my Colt, who actually does 2 lethal speed attacks. And the opponent's Palinus dies to the Mug effect. Okay. And Colt actually survived pretty long if you actually saw. So these are the 2 teams that I used to get to Legend. Let me know if this video has helped you and have given you more ideas for your own arena team. If it did, do give it a like and do subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Thank you so much.